Hello, dear ones. Welcome to my channel. And today we are going to be doing the reading or checking the energies for overall connection. If you are in a strong soul connection, then we are going to check the overall energies. I've already posted the feminine, divine feminine aspect of it, and now I'm going to do the overall energies of the connection. I will do it for the month of February. So we will begin without wasting any more time, and we will go through certain patterns and the way the cards are coming around. So here we have the first. I will get the overall energies of the connection. So let's see for the month of February, what are the overall energies of the connection. Overall energies of the connection. Okay, so overall energy of the connection is Empress, which is Shasti. So, which is a very beautiful card. It's a very nurturing card. So the overall energies of the connection is very nurturing, very abundant, and going to the next level. In a sense, it's like it's a growing abundance, and it's depicting growth. It's nurturing. So number 3, any which ways, is the number for nurturing. And just a sec. So that's the overall energy for this. That would be for the month of February. So this is the deck which I use, the Sacred Indian Tarot, and this is actually the deck which has only the major arcana. So to kind of balance it down, I will also use the deck wherein I can get both minor as well as major arcanas. But then while talking about this card, which is Empress, so it is actually the female form of female form which is associated with fertility, growth, abundance, knowledge, and we spoke about those things, right? It also means wealth, it means stability, happiness. I mean, all the it's a very positive card, and it definitely is the embodiment of womanhood, and symbolizes one half of perfect polarity. So this is the second half. So what I'm sensing right now, there are a lot of feminine energies, and the feminine side of us is awakening, and even in the masculine who've been kind of it's balancing out. So overall there is the feminine aspect which is coming around in the overall at the connection level. And the so if you have the Emperor being the other side of the balance, and which is what any which ways was prominent if I talk about the masculine, and now it's the balance coming around with this card being presented in the month of February as the overall energy. And for feminine, this any which ways is the they are kind of embodying this this aspect and realizing the goddess within them. And overall connection is very receiving, nurturing, and that's what I'm sensing. And it is also the it's the card for promise and opportunity. So it also brings flood of hope, and is it's the epitome of abundance. So it's really beautiful to have this card here as the overall energy. So now we will see, to balance that out, we will also see that from the other deck what is coming around. Let me just get that one out. Okay, I'll just get one from this deck. Let me keep this one back, and I've already shuffled the cards, but I'm just kind of okay, just what are the overall energies to support. Oh, this kind of, guys, this is not even funny. I've got 2 cards here, and both are major arcana. So this month is definitely and again the feminine energy here. We've got the Empress again, and it says lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. And the star says happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. So it is a confirmation, you guys. This is a confirmation that you are on the right path. Things are looking good, things are looking abundant, things are looking bright, and it is like the energy is so evident and promising at this point in time that I mean that is a deck with major arcana, but we've got these decks wherein I could have got anything, but we've got nothing but major arcanas, and the repeat of Empress is, I mean, out of the entire deck. You see how thick this deck is? Getting the same card, the probabilities of that would be like million, 1 in million. So if you know how to calculate probability, so you can get that you can get that math done. So now these are the overall energies which I said are very, very beautiful. We'll get few more cards from I'll just get this deck from the, again, talking about the overall energies, the current energies for the connection. Where is the connection? What are the current energies? Where the connection is at? Let's get the connection energies. Where is the connection at that? Any which ways, overall energies are beautiful. We'll just get some further more messages as we move along. Okay, so the first card, guys, I am like, I don't have any words. We've got the star again. We've got the star again. This is like wishes are coming to fruition, dreams are coming true, and that's exactly the heading which I had put for the feminine yesterday when I put it. So if you've not watched that reading, I would urge you to watch that. It's beautiful for divine feminine, and irrespective whether you're masculine or feminine, I urge you to watch that reading. That really was so beautiful. Now let me get two more cards for what are the energies for the connection. Two more cards, please. Okay, I've got one more, and we've got the Nine of Pentacles, another beautiful energy there. And I'll get one more, please. The energies of the connection. One more, please. All right, so mixed one. Okay, so I've got this Nine of Swords, two nines. Actually, I've got two cards here, and to balance it, because I got 5 yesterday for the feminine which I did, so I'll get 5 here as well. I'll get one more card. So we've got the Nine of Swords, the current energies, and one more, which is the Ace of Pentacle, which is a new beginning. So that 9 of Pentacle there and 1 makes it 10 of Pentacle, and we will get one more here. And we've got the 9 of Cups. We have 3 nines here, guys. And again, 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. Thank you, Michael. So, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon Major Arcana. So that's really wonderful, because the current energies, if I look at it, with the star coming around there, and as you can see, we have the wish fulfillment, and here both are given the opportunity that they are very settled, and both the counterparts are pretty settled. The masculine and feminine energies are balancing. They're pretty settled in the outside world, how the things are. The pentacles, the way it's surfacing out for both of them, and that's what I'm sensing here. But still, we have the Nine of Swords in the middle. There's still some energies which are kind of causing a bit of anxiety, which still needs to be healed. It could be around that, if this pentacle will still come around, will my wishes be still fulfilled or no? So there is some anxiety, or if the counterpart will come around or no, will there be any union together or no, or those kind of anxieties are still existent, even if the external environment or outside, because pentacle is the earthly, the material aspect of things, looks good for both. There is a new beginning in spite of this anxiety, which is probably what both or either are indulged in. And here we have the Ace of Pentacle talking about the new beginning, a bright new beginning. I call this card as a mini sun. So, and this beginning is the on the earthly plane. So this is again the pentacle, and as I said before, this is 9 plus 1, 10 of pentacle, talking about commitment. It's not yet there because we did not get the 10 straight away, so it's getting there. So you may not see it immediately, but then you can see things getting there. Many of you might be sensing it, feeling it. You may not would have actually been able to see it in the physical yet because it is 9 and then 1, but it's trickling in towards the 10 of pentacles is what I'm sensing, a message, a very positive, all the positive cards. And I have all the reasons to say that with all the Empress coming twice and this one in the middle, the Jovial, which is a wish card, which is again a repeat here, and with that a minor wish card here with the 9 of cups. So things coming to fruition, and with their moon, I should not see that that's actually not in the reading. I don't read those cards as if it has come under the deck. It's like at the bottom, at the surface. Things are still needs to be come to the surface, yet not everything is out in clear and open. There are still a lot of things which still needs to come out and open. This is what you need to know right now, and divine will only tell you what we need to know and what we are ready to receive. But they are telling us a lot is what I'm sensing. Now let's look at just get this deck from here, and let's look at what the let me check what is the what are the energies, what are the challenges or blocks in the connection which divine is working on currently. So what are the challenges or blocks which divine is working on as far as this connection is concerned between these two people? The things that divine is working on. Let's see, and the challenges and the blocks which divine is removing, working on. A kind of negative influences. I don't want to call it negative, but then yes, you can say that blocks, fears, or doubts, challenges, which divine is working at the connection level. So let's look at that. Divine is working. Okay, you want me to take this on front? Yes. Sun, okay. Lovers, Fool. Guys, this reading is full of major arcanas. Can I get 2 more, please? Divine is working on as far as the challenges are concerned. What divine is working on as far as challenges are concerned. 8 of Swords. Divine is working on as far as the challenges are concerned. Okay. Oh wow. You guys, this is a twin flame card. I don't want to give the names, but then, or I would say that I have moved on from that space. But 4 of Pentacles is that twin flame card, then 1111. And let's see what is at the bottom of the deck. And we have the 9 of Pentacles again. Let's tune in. So here with the with the Sun card which has come, these are, how, as you know, yesterday I got that card again for, yesterday I got that card as well for Divine Feminine. The that's Star. And I was saying that that's the most positive card, but then yes, I again started saying that even Sun is the most positive card, and we did get these 2 cards in the reading for feminine. So, and the next card which we've got is the Lovers. We have got the Fool there, 8 of Pentacles, and 4 of Wands. So what divine is working on as far as the challenges, as far as what are they working on at this point in time? So what they're working on is that we've got the Star under Sun, and here you can see that there are 2 people who are kind of having fun, enjoying. One is trying to kind of put this flag up, and one is trying to pull that down. So what divine is working on to remove, so the Sun is shining up, and both of them can be aligned on the one page, so that they both are having fun. But this one is trying to keep the flag erect, and the other one is having fun and just kind of pulling it down. So divine is trying to divine is right now working on this specific thing, that the wishes can come true, and here the sun is shining, but then both people should be helping and putting the flag up. So that's one of the things which I'm getting as a message, which is divine is working on. And I'm seeing that the lovers is there. Divine is working on and bringing these two people together who, if you can see, look at this card, there is a truth divine is working on to bring that together so that the clouds can be removed. And if there are any distractions which are existing in the connection, because these people have not joined their hands yet, it still need to come around together, and the apple is being offered but it's not been taken. If you see, it's as an Adam and Eve here, but that's what it is. So divine is bringing them together so that removing distractions and getting them together is what divine is working on. And here if you see in the Fool card, this person, so divine is working also so that both at the connection they can take that leap of faith and are ready to get down to that unknown territory or unknown path without any fear. If you see, this guy is not fearing anything, forget what's falling where, busy enjoying this aroma, or what do you call that, the flower, and not even worried about what's happening to the dog, honestly, and everything will be taken care of. And that's the kind of energy which divine is trying to work, so that the leap of faith can be taken ahead in the connection. And that has come under the anxiety, and that's what I think the fears are also, that many of them kind of sensing it, also sensing that are they ready to take that leap of faith, and where will it lead to, what will happen. And many of them might be under that kind of an anxiety at the connection level. What if I take that leap of faith, and what if I walk on this path, where will I be landing? So divine is saying that you don't have to worry about all those things. So they're taking care of those aspects so that you can actually go with the flow and surrender to the flow. And here we have under Ace of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Swords, and here the person is kind of untangling or removing the blocks. And actually that's what I'm seeing, the divine is coming around and freeing up this both or either, or whatever, howsoever it's kind of applicable in the connection, so that the fears and the blindfold, and if there are any limitations being put forth in the connection, can be released in that's what divine is working on. And with that wish fulfillment, how these commitment can come around, and how people, there are also movement I'm sensing. So for some of you, people have to move from one location to another, and there are people who needs to be kind of put for that all the parties can be in the can positively be impacted. And that's what it's not just kind of two people, but then there are a lot of people who are kind of enjoying this entire ceremony. And that's what divine is saying, that so that putting all those little pieces together and seeing that how things are. And nonetheless, we should not forget, with that Nine of Pentacles coming around there, and with the Nine of Pentacles coming around here, you can see that here the garden is ready for that one pentacle which is here. So garden is almost ready. It's not 10 yet, but divine is working on those minor details so that 10 and the ultimate fulfillment is also there, but it is at 9 at this point in time, is the message which I'm getting. Now let's see what are the what are the positive influences? What are the positive influences which are working in favor of the connection at this point in time? What are the positive influences which are working currently in favor of this connection? What are the positive influences? 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 I think the Eight of Swords has come again, and this is about I'm sensing this has come under the challenges, and it has come as the positive influence also, because at times, if what I'm getting the message is that if there are some limitations which person is tied and not moving around, so divine is also getting some time to work on the details. And we've got another 9 of um, swords here, and 3 of cups with the king of pentacles, and we've got the page of swords. So very interestingly, I mean, I think it would have been switched, then it would have been better. The what's challenging in vlogs, and this would have been more like what are the positive influences, but then it is what it is. And well, divine has its way of relaying messages. Let me see what all messages they are bringing up, you know, on these points. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Hermit. All right, so let me tune in and see what messages divine has as far as these cards which are kind of come up, which are a little negative, and specifically this nine of swords. It's like anxiety, fear, and all those things. So it has come under the influences here of positive things which are working. And here, when we talked about the things which divine is working on, we got those lot of positive cards. But then there is a reason, right? So what we are, let me see what messages are coming around here. So with this 8 of swords, the message which I instantly got is that divine is working on freeing up, letting those challenges being off. However, what's working in is that see, unless it's like the contrast playing, unless you feel the limitations, you will not know the value of freedom. And the message divine is giving me here is that to realize the value of freedom, it's important that contrast is served. To realize that when you miss somebody, and that's when it's like when you're really, really thirsty and then you get a glass of water, you value it so much, right? So I'm getting this from the 8 of and 9 of swords. I'm sensing that it is what divine is saying, that you will enjoy that union or that, you know, merriment and sense of merriment there once you've experienced once you've tasted sour for long, and then if you enjoy tasting sweet, you will value it more. So it's important. This is coming it more as a how do I say that? It's coming more as a influence rather than a challenge. Divine is any which way is working and releasing those limitations, but it's important. These are like your karmic lessons as well. You need to be there, be in that space to see how it feels, and how you miss the person, or how you kind of I would not say miss the person, but then how that person is really you want or desire in your life, and how the life without them is not, it's fine, you're enjoying. The 9 of Pentacles is there twice, but then there's still that something missing, and then you will know that what's missing, and when something that's missing comes forth, and that's what you will enjoy. So that's influencing, and somewhere that I'm sensing that third party is also is a positive thing for many of them. It's serving as a contrast. And what's supporting or working as a positive influence is this King of Pentacle energy. It's a very balanced energy there, with this kind of a king who's abundant, has accumulated all that which is desired. And that's maybe around for masculine and feminine. You are kind of realizing the value of pentacles around, and kind of working around in ensuring that that's right in place for you guys. So that's supporting the connection as well, because that's kind of keeping you in the positive space and positive energies. And this has come under this Ace of Pentacle, and with the kings, with the limitations gone, this is working with the King of Pentacles around there. And last message which we've got in this line is the Page of Sword, and how it's like the clarity. So there is a clarity which is coming around, and this page is a confident one. There's a deck which you can see that page is a little sad, or no, this page is kind of looking more confident and ready to charge with a message. So there is this clarity which is coming around, and this is kind of dawning upon, which is serving as well the connection. And we have a lot of this Hermit card at the bottom of the deck, which says that a lot of work which is going on, and that is all this which happens as a contrasting moments is pushing the both of you to kind of get into that Hermit, shine that light within, rather than going outward. You are turning inward, and that's what is serving, that's what is supporting and positively influencing the entire connection when you're turning within. And these are the moments which are pushing you to turn within, and which is how it's serving. I never thought that it'll turn out to be like this, but that's beautiful. Now, before I kind of tune into the like potential outcomes, let me just get few messages at this point in time from as a guidance, or as the further messages which divine has further messages for the connection. Let's see, what are the messages for connection, angels? What is that you have? What are the connection messages? Thank you. We've got the first message as be assertive. I'll get two more, please. Okay. Not the right time, because as we got the messages that it's like things are not, it's completely baked yet. Some more time left. At least for people who are tuning in, you can sense it, but it's not there yet. And because this final details are still to be worked out. One more, please. And it's up to you, because how soon you can work on things. There's a lot of anxiety energy probably. How soon you can kind of switch from that. Yes, contrast is serving you once you've realized the potential, and once you've realized the importance, then you can really... And at the bottom of the deck we have romance. So it's up to you. So how soon you want to work on things. And let me get further more messages to support those. Got it. And I'm ready is what they say. Okay. Be assertive. Got the, oh, this card is coming up a lot. And this came, I think, yesterday in the feminine reading as well. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly move forwards. Fortune is on your side. So you need to be ready is what I'm sensing. It's not the right time right now, but things are going to turn around. Things are going to look very, very different in near future probably. So because that's a destiny card, that's a 10 of wheel, that's also completion of some difficult cycle, and with that ending of a difficult cycle we have the change. And can you believe that, guys? I'm just getting this major arcana after major arcanas. That's a major arcana. Life experience, Archangel Samuel, that's Archangel Michael. That's like a tower. It's not the right time, but things are ought to change, and the tower moments might be around. A significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. So very soon that will be there as well. There is, because it's under that, not the time right now, but then if things don't go the way divine wants it to be, probably they ought to bring forth that tower moment there. It might be needed. Two cards. Okay. 10 of fire. It's up to you to end that painful cycle. Too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance, stress related health concerns. If any of that relates to you, it's up to you how you want to heal that, how you want to take help, take that, things to the next level. And we have got the Hermit there again. Spend time in quite meditative, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. So it's up to you how you want to heal. I think that's a very clear message, that it's up to you how you want to heal it, how you want to kind of look at things. And with romance out there, at the bottom of the deck, we have good news about financial matters, wanting to do something challenging, a new area of study. But that's like new beginning, and the Page of Earth says that. I will also get some few more messages from... Alright, so they're asking me to give it a cut. Got it. And be assertive. Okay, the first card comes flying out, and it says spend time outdoors. If you're kind of being very inbound, a couple of days I have been very inbound. I think it's a message for me as well. Spend time outdoors. Go outside, connect with Mother Nature, get that positive vibes from nature, ever giving, ever loving, Mother Earth. Another come. Honor and trust your feeling. When the time is right, you will know it. And when things will come around, you already are sensing. And honor and trust. If you're sensing that things are changing, things are coming around, trust your feeling, trust your intuitions. I've got 2 cards here. What is that? Archangel Michael to help you in this situation. Ask Archangel Michael to help you in this situation, and it says very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. And it's up to you how clearly you decide. Are you kind of switching, flipping, flopping, if it is the case with you? Because you're not clear as to how things will turn out, how things will look, or any of that. And we got romance there at the bottom of the deck, and we've got the romantic feelings now here. So your feelings are real and worth exploring. Now I'll just get some few potential outcomes. Okay, touch the card. Shuffle it as well. Alright. Shuffle a little bit more. They're asking me to do so. And can I say no to what they say? Yes, I can. But I don't want to. Okay. Yes, nothing ready. Let's see. What is the potential outcome? The connection. I've got first card as Page of Wands. Page of Wands, 2 of Coins. So there is a message, this I sense has a very deep connection with oneself, and it's a message which might, or a message or a new beginning kind of thing, which is very connected with divine. There is judgment, another major arcana we get here. Resurrection, something which you felt is almost dead and gone, is coming around. 3 of Cups once again, which is a card of merriment, union, and Knight of Cups. So I'm sensing that there is some new beginning, some offer of love which might be there. However, there's still juggling because, as we said, it's not probably out, but there is some juggling which is happening, but somebody has learned that art there. And bottom of the deck says that strength. And too many major arcanas, guys. Even at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Moon, we've got the Hermit, and the Strength there. And you've seen the array of this major arcana which has been lined up there. So that's the wonderful thing too. I think these are beautiful messages. Let's see what is coming forth as the heart. Okay, cut. Let's see. What are the messages coming from the heart? I've got 1, 2 messages. Okay, let's see. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So I think that's what divine is asking, because that's what I'm sensing. It's coming around. It's up to you, because you have to end that difficult time there with the 10 of Fire, so that you can allow those difficult things to kind of dissolve, not existing around there, so that the new beginnings which are this divine is trying to work. So you are helping divine to bring forth things more by also adding that playfulness. And that's what these 3 of Cups is also talking about. That's the playfulness, right? Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. That's wonderful. And I'll just pull one guidance from angels for whosoever is watching this reading. Okay, one message for whosoever, guidance for whosoever is watching this reading. Guidance for whosoever is watching this reading, please. One guidance message, angels, for whosoever is watching this reading. I got few cards popped out, but I got one, this upturn and open, so I'll consider that. is the communication. So that's a beautiful card. The angel reminds you that being spiritual is about being genuine and honest. When you speak from the heart, others feel the resonance of truth and trust you. Talk positively, focus on the good in life, and you will feel happier and healthier. Communication is a two-way process. Listen with interest and respond openly. This will improve all relationships. Communicate constantly with Source using prayer, which is asking, and meditation, which is listening. Always keep channels of communication open. Be a bridge to others' heart and mind. Ask your hearts and minds. Ask your angel to step into your aura and communicate in a higher way through you. And this is the affirmation you can use. I communicate clearly and honestly. So this is the message for you guys. And thank you so much for tuning in. And if you want a private reading, you can write to rapower1111@gmail.com. And thanks a lot for howsoever you're supporting the channel, liking, commenting, watching, whichever way, donating, whatever. And thanks a lot once again. Take care and be happy.